The issue about the government's poor handling of the plans to repatriate the Jamaican ship workers arose just before Tuesday's arrival of Royal Caribbean's Adventure of the Seas. Some of the workers were in quarantine or isolation. However, Minister of Foreign Affairs Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith says the government was working to secure the safe entry of the Jamaicans.
People need to remember that the Marella came into waters not to dock and repatriate. They came off the coast, 12 miles off the coast of Jamaica to refuel, and while there, made a request of the ship agent. So there was no plan in place to receive anyone at that point in time. It was when the ship's agent brought it to attention that then health went into overdrive to try to see if they could identify quarantine facilities. Remember, that's the same exact weekend that we were dealing with trying to locate the 5,000 people who still had not reported into health, who had come in between the borders, just before the borders closed on March 24th. This was that same weekend, April 2nd to 3rd. We were in cabinet subcommittee. Health was working on it. The EOC was working on it. This was I think the request had come in the afternoon or late evening, and they were working on it into the next day. And then they got a notification that the ship had withdrawn.
And Senator Johnson-Smith acknowledged significant challenges in trying to coordinate the return of thousands of Jamaicans who have requested to return home.
Things are extremely complex, and there are 100,000 crew workers across the world who are trying to get home. And part of the reason that it is difficult is because of the high risk nature of the ship in and of itself. So even where they indicate that there are strong sanitation protocols, etc., as did the Marella, from which we have had, I think it is now 12 positive tests. They all asserted that they had COVID-free ships. So it is important for the government to ensure that we have appropriate protocols on this side to make sure that even if those assertions are made in the best of faith, that we protect our Jamaicans here and that we repatriate our nationals safely.
Javon Keys, Frontline News.